Millions of Americans have turned out to see a natural phenomenon that won't return for 2 decades in that area. This total solar eclipse spanned across Mexico, Canada and the US, the moon blocking out the sun for more than 4 minutes in some places. Joining me live now from Fort Worth, Texas is self-professed solar eclipse catcher Mandie Adams. Mandie, thanks so much for your time. Did you like it?
Hi. Yes, it was fantastic. Yeah, stunning.
How many eclipses have you seen?
So this is now my 14th eclipse.
And how did it rate?
Oh, it was up there as my favourite, I have to say.
Why
I didn't
is that?
expect that. Just because of the people I was with today, and I'd gone round and invited the neighbours that I didn't know, my cousin's neighbours, and we all got together. It's my cousin Jodie, it's her birthday today, but the actual eclipse itself was just stunning. I just seemed to see more of everything today.
And it was at the length of time as well?
Well, I have seen them slightly longer than that, but yeah, this year I got to see 2 minutes, whereas last year in Australia it was just the 1 minute, but one very clear, fantastic minute.
Yes, it's always a bit of a nerve-wracking experience, isn't it? And I'm sure for you as well, Mandie, because the clouds can really ruin things.
Yeah, they can. I mean, so I've now been on 7 continents now to see the eclipse, and I went to Antarctica, and it was very cloudy there. But the thing was I can say I've now been to Antarctica and seen all those seals and penguins. So yeah, the cloud, can do that. And I have had contact from friends today who have said they had the cloud.
Oh no. Mandie, how does one become a solar eclipse catcher?
Well, I guess it takes a bit of dedication, research. Me and my friends, some of us, we're planning a year and a half in advance, maybe 2 years. The next one is in 2026 in Spain. It is also Iceland as well and Greenland, but I think weather-wise, we're looking at Spain.
Oh yes, that's a good choice actually. Yeah. I like that. Now I think you first saw your first solar eclipse in 1999. Was that on purpose or by accident? And is that where the addiction began, if I could put it that way?
It was, yeah. So I heard about it at work and everybody was talking about it, and I just jumped on a bus the next day. It was a long bus drive down to Lizard Point. And actually, the roads were so rammed with traffic, I got off the bus slightly early and made my way to this fantastic spot. And I guess I was lucky with not so much cloud again. But just from there, my trips became longer and longer. And in fact, in 2012, I had to give up my job because they wouldn't agree for me to have the time off to come to Australia in 2012.
So you quit your job so you wouldn't miss that one?
I did, exactly, yeah.
Wow.
And because I was coming a long way to Australia and I wanted to see it properly. So, yeah, but again, I think I call it the magic of the eclipse. That's what I call it. And it helped me make it what I believe for me is a very big decision. It takes a lot of confidence. It's not easy. And from there, my trips became longer and longer. So, I mean, for me, this isn't just flying in and flying out to see the eclipse. I've been in America now 4 weeks. I've been Chicago, Nashville, Houston, Austin, now Fort Worth. But last year when I came to Australia, I was Australia and New Zealand for 3 months because for me, everything, it's one package. It's the eclipse, it's the people I meet, the experiences I have. And I should do a little shout for Dinky Doo. He travels with me all around the world. He's quite famous, my little Teddy.
What's his name?
Dinky Doo.
He looks Australian, is he?
Yeah, it sounds Australian, doesn't it?
It certainly
Dinky
does.
Doo.
Well, do you shudder to think, Mandie, about the money you've spent chasing the eclipse, or do you see it as an investment?
I see it as an investment, and I have to say, I have a friend back home, Maria, who comes to eclipses as well, and we've joked over the years that you know, she goes on a tour and she spends just as much on her tour as I do backpacking for a month or 2 or 3. Yeah, and so I do it. That's part of my research, is to find the most economical way to do it so that I can afford to come out here.
Wow. Well, Mandie, I think we might see you in Australia in 2028 then. Is that right?
You will. Yep. You will. Yeah. Can I just say, on today on the Kindle, and because I wrote a book and it's a humorous approach to my travels, but just so that people know, it's free today on Kindle.
Okay.
Chasing the Eclipse and Other
Put it in
Adventures.
front of the screen a little bit more for me. There we go. Chasing the Eclipse and Other Adventures. Mandie Adams, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, it's just to say it's free today on Kindle.
Free today? You're so generous.
Yeah, on Amazon Kindle.
Okay, well,
the Kindle
not free
version,
tomorrow. You've got to fund those trips, Mandie, so don't be too generous.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.